holistic view or someone to understand A to Z of what we're doing. So Save the Food project is something you're going to see in a big way, at least in the digital space and most of the forums that we will be attending. In this, there's a small video I would like you to see. There's a sweet sounding girl who, bear with me, just play the video for you.
Feet need space to grow out straight, right from the moment we are born. Up until the age of 10, the foot is soft. Bones can easily be made crooked by external forces like badly shaped or outgrown shoes. Shoes should fit a child's foot and not the other way round. During the past 200 years, shoe design for children was based on the idea that a child's foot needed support. Myth number 1. Shoes should have a snug fit, but that stops the natural spread of the foot. Myth number 2. Shoes should give ankle and heel support, but freedom of movement exercises the whole foot and ankle. Myth number 3. Shoes should give arch support, but that makes the foot lazy. The feet, including the arch, strengthen naturally when the whole foot is exercised. Myth number 4. Shoes
What you see here? Hello? So what you guys are seeing here is mostly the myths, right? The first, snug fit. This you would probably question me saying, this is going against what I've been looking at for many, many years. I mean, snug fit, what does snug fit mean? Our footwear is very, very compressed and tight within the footwear. Again, you can just think about what you're wearing right now. Any of the sports footwear, right? It's a snug fit so that the shoe does the job for you. Imagine you're on a soft couch or a comfortable couch for a long time. What happens? Your body becomes weak, right? Similarly, a footwear or your feet inside a very, very comfortable piece of footwear is always weak because it doesn't flex, it doesn't do the natural movement what it's supposed to do. The job of the foot is not being done, basically, simple as that. Ankle and heel support, here, right? Whenever you look at your own footwear for the moment, all the toes are very compressed in the front, right? But the shoe does the job for us. And similarly, that's where pronation, which is going inwards when you land, supination, which is going outwards when you land. And similarly, whenever you might have flat feet, or some of you might be encountering pain in the front of the foot, shin splints, ankle sprain, Achilles tendonitis, all of the common stress injuries you might see in sports people, right? What we're saying is that is a myth. Now, this data is pure science. This is not any marketing gimmick, right? So that you're sure of what we are representing. Our support is basically this. The shoe kind of provides you a high arch. When you go to a footwear store and ask them saying, I have flat foot, my base of the foot pains, do you have a footwear for that? Yes, absolutely, take this product, That's the way you're kind of, we all are experiencing in the market out there. And of course, padding under the heel. I was telling you about the wrong technique which is contributed by footwear, right? When you land on the heel, that's where padding is required, otherwise it's painful for you. So what we're trying to get the message across to you is just think how we are experiencing as of today. So, how does one transition? If you follow the point that what I'm saying is, okay, you're saying barefoot is best, so how do I do that? How do I transition? We are certified trainers in the country. We are currently the first in the country. So, myself, I have a license from Harvard University and Lee Saxby. Lee Saxby is a coach who's designed a program called Vivo Barefoot Training Clinic. Now, what this means, the Vivo Barefoot is a brand what we're dealing with. So, they have studied science, that's from Harvard, at the same time designed a program which helps people change their technique of running, which then contributes to any sport that would want to perform in a good way. Typically, our immediate market, of course, is runners, but that applies to any different sport you will look at. What we do is the front of the foot. You have a powerful feet, you have a powerful architecture already there. We are giving you a means to use that in a natural way through the technique, right? Transition to skillful injury-free running. So we have an in-house, first of a kind training facility in Jainagar. It's our own corporate office. You can connect with us later. So we do regular programs on Wednesday and Sundays from 7 to 11, 4 hours training. So we shift you from unskilled jogging, what is happening today for 80% of the population out there, to people who just pick up a barefoot shoe. Someone says barefoot, okay, take that. Oh, and now solved? No, because you're still using the same technique, which was ingrained in you as a habit. What we do is break that habit and then make you run as a skillful runner. There are three mantras, so to speak. What we cater to is a good posture, a good rhythm, so you are in a flexible position, like more like a spring, and relaxation. Not to use too many muscles and tense your body, which makes you burn out faster and require better food faster. So this is just a start, and then we'll be bringing in programs in for injury prevention and for performance. That's 2 to 3 years from now, where we can train athletes as well. Now, you and me as common people, we can just start with this technique training first. So just want to give you a brief. I will leave a small tip for you in case you will go out in the market and look for a product. 4 things you need to quickly check if it qualifies. The shoe should have an ultra-thin puncture-resistant sole. Remember guys, 3 to 5 mm of the thickness of footwear is what qualifies as a barefoot shoe. Right? That is what keeps your sensory feedback. This forum won't allow me time to touch upon all the topics, but as a brief I'm trying to conceptualize. So maximum proprioception of the sensory feedback from the ground, which is first important for movement. And the toe box, anatomic toe box means something wide, similar to what I'm wearing now. Very, very wide, because remember the toes need to spread. When you move, toes balance your body weight, and then footwear needs to allow. So if the footwear allows the second point, that's a good shoe. Neutral last, no artificial support. If you look at a shoe, no heel support, no arm support, no front support, right? And a natural foot flex, which means unrestricted movement. You can move, you can flex, you can squat, you can walk around, and the shoe moves with you. If a shoe qualifies to all these, then it's a good shoe. Finally, as a venture ourselves, I think we can give back some feedback from our back to the forum to you. What have been our key observations from the company Highline is, of course, internet clearly works. Simple example is Myntra.com. Without any marketing or anything published on the site, we are selling almost about 10 to 12 pairs of footwear a day, which is quite big for a product or a brand which is new in the market. And we are, I think, on par with the rest of the brands which are functioning. Just some information for you. Pricing the product. Most crucial, because unless you match or make better than the international pricing, you and me will not look at, maybe you will ask some friends to come down, or it will push you away from trying a new product or a brand. Finding right partners, because as a startup, cash is king. If I don't have money in my account, I can't feed my team cannot survive, so business cannot survive. We need partners who will deliver the same way. They sell, they pay you back, you have money to reinvest later. This is very practical, but very equally important, you will agree. Niche, anything niche. If you have an idea in mind, if you have a process in mind which you want to start, we think, of course it takes time to establish, so have a lot of patience, please. So which means that will be the key. Do not give up. If you have a plan, if you have a one, just keep finding other ways. If this doesn't work, go around, try that, try this, try that. Everything can succeed, believe me. And we've been happy to see Barefoot or Highline as a company to be taking shape. And of course, you're most happy to connect with us after this conversation. Well, thanks very much. I would say thank you, and if you have any questions, I'm ready to take them.